When we left off, we were in Santa Barbara, California, working on some unexpected canvas repairs. Sewing through 7 layers of material here. We just got back from a little provision run up to town. Ty's unpacking the bag, and that means we get to go sailing soon. Get out of town, out of the harbor, and back out cruising into the islands.
Where the weather here is kind of funky. Well, we know what the weather is, but we're trying to use the NOAA forecast for the zones, which is pretty, I'm sure it is accurate, but it's tough to read from in a harbor. It says 10 knots or less, variable winds, and then you get 25 knots in here, so it makes it a little tougher to see what you're going to get out there.
Hauling up the anchor here in Santa Barbara, we are ready to get out of town and head out to the islands.
Look at your past and all your worries in the world. Wonder if you should be on the other side of the world. Getting very serious about being mysterious. Surely it could be any way you want to.
Anchor's up.
I got this feeling that I'm coming down with something, 'cause I know I don't feel right today.
Yeah, so after that buoy, you are clear other than the boat. What a calm day it is here. Bit of a motor sail today, which is a bummer because you guys know we don't like motoring. But we got a late start because we had a few projects we were wrapping up. We actually had to replace our jib halyard last minute. We probably have 5 knots of wind at best to glassy calm, so not much wind to sail in, unfortunately. It's quite a calm afternoon. But we are expecting some more weather to come in within the next day to 2. There's actually a small craft advisory and a gale warning coming up for tomorrow and the following day. So we're gonna head for a nice protected harbor to hunker down and then set off exploring the islands.
Very calm, look at that.
Let's see.
Baywatch Avalon, Baywatch Avalon.
Turned into a glassy calm afternoon, but we're almost to the island. Beautiful view in the light here, so we're excited to be here. As we settled into our new surroundings, the sun quickly faded into drifting fog banks. But we wouldn't let that stop us from getting out and exploring the watery world at our doorstep. While I was busy filming and exploring life in the kelp forest, others were busy looking for some food.
Had a fishy, he got off.
Oh.
It looks like there's a big thunderstorm coming through. It's up here now too, you can see it coming down this one. Look at that rolling through there though. Well, the last couple of days we spent on the southeast end here of Santa Cruz Island, which was an area called Smugglers Cove. There's a couple of good anchorages there. We were expecting a gale warning, at least for the outer, the more western parts of this island and the other islands following. That didn't eventuate as bad as it did, but there's really well protected anchorages to hide out from that. Today we've come around on the north side of Santa Cruz Island, and we're setting ourselves up for a trip over to San Miguel Island, hopefully tomorrow. You can probably see the fog rolling in behind me. It's been really foggy out here, but because the wind's going to be a little bit calmer, we are thinking it might be a nice time to make a run out there. It gets a lot of wind. The wind comes right out of Point Conception, which is north of us, and wraps right down here, comes straight down south, and it funnels right down on the outside of Santa Cruz Island, and then outside of Santa Cruz you've got Santa Rosa, San Miguel, and then you've got some of the other ones out there like Santa Barbara Island or San Nicolas Island, which get quite a bit of wind as well. But tonight we're here in this anchorage all by ourselves. If it looks familiar, if by any chance this anchorage looks familiar, about 4 years ago to the day we just came out of Ventura Harbor, the boatyard there where we got our bowsprit replaced. Our bowsprit broke right here in this anchorage 4 years ago. We were anchored on this beautiful sand bottom here, and the bowsprit was just not in good shape, and it just ripped right off. So we just got that fixed. This is the anchorage right here. It's beautiful. We've been out looking, swimming, looking for some fish. Hillary's been having a go at looking for lobsters, but we haven't tried super hard for that because it is lobster season right now.
We didn't have any luck with the lobster foraging like Ty was telling you, but there were a ton of snails out there. We've never tried snails before, but I remember when we were in Baja several years back, the snail harvest was a big thing down there, and you know, escargot in France. So I just grabbed 2 of them. We're gonna give it a little try and see how it is. Sorry, Mr. Snails. Thank you. Don't really know what I'm doing, but I kind of like steam boiled them for a few minutes so I can pull them out of the shell. There's that. I think all of that in there is like its digestive tract, which I don't think you eat. I think we'll just eat the meat from like here to the front. So I'm gonna pull them out and slice that off and then finish them in some butter and garlic.
Somehow, not to seem like the weak one, I have to eat whatever this stuff is that Hillary comes up with. It's worth a try. I'm sure if she knew what she was doing, it would probably taste good. Let's see what she does.
All right, snail's done. Now it's time for Ty to try it.
Why do I have to do the trying? What do I do? Why is there bread with it? It smells good. It doesn't taste bad. Actually, probably would be really good. I'm guessing it's probably really overcooked.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I'm chewing a rubber band.
Just maybe like flash steam it to get it out of the shell next time, and then do it in the pan. I think I did like 2 or 3 minutes boiling. That was probably too long. Morning. Woke up to a little bit foggy, but not too much fog. We're gonna take off here. We noticed our friends sleeping on the beach back there after their feast on all these little, I think they're mackerels that are hanging out in the water by us.
When we were swimming in here yesterday, we were swimming through a giant bait ball of probably 1 million plus of these little mackerels. It's really quite astounding, and it seems like a good place to eat because there's been sea lions here all day, even right now, doing nothing but jumping all around the boat here, feeding on the little fishies that are trying to hide under our keel.
He's upside down.
He is. He's been swimming upside down the whole time.
That's hilarious.
There's like 3 or 4 of them out right now. So funny looking. We're about to head off here. It's, I don't know, a little later than we wanted to. It's probably like 7, maybe even later than that, 7:30. We're hoping for a nice light northwest breeze today, which should give us a good sail all the way over there. I'll see if I can give you a shot of these sea lions as they come up. And Hillary's gonna pull up anchor here, and we're gonna hopefully sail.
Behind me here, that is a place called Painted Cave here on the north coast of Santa Cruz, which is a huge sea cave that goes in quite a ways. It's supposed to be pretty cool to check out. You can't really anchor here. It's quite deep, and obviously you're very close to the rocky shore, but a cool place to kind of drift offshore if you want and go in and check out by dinghy or paddleboard or kayak. Just came in for a little look, and we're gonna keep on making our way northwest. As we headed up the foggy northern coast of Santa Cruz, we couldn't wait to reach San Miguel, one of the more remote of the Channel Islands and one of our favorite places last time we were here. But more on that next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to support the making of these videos, please consider joining our Adrift patron crew. Giving us a thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing this video helps us out a lot too. Until next time.
Oh, is that a picture?
No,
Oh, I thought you got a picture before I was posing. I was brushing my teeth. I had an itch. Well, look alright?
Yep.
Oh! What am I saying anyway? Tomatillo. 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 What do I have here? Tomatillo.